It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
The big kind of news today is the announcement of these of the totem skills over on the Hero Wars browser Facebook page. First, I want to talk about this thing at the end here. This last paragraph right here. There are alternate ways to get current summoning spheres for existing totems. Blah 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 blah. In addition, temporary offers in the game to buy new totems at a great price. So, all right. So people are really hung up on this for some reason. I don't understand why people are so hung up on this. So a lot of people are really kind of feeling some kind of way about this. About the spirit totem fragments, right? It's like, oh man, we're gonna have the ability to buy a totem. So this statement right here, you know, people are upset about this. I am starting to get the impression that every single new announcement, people are gonna just be viewed negatively. Like every single new thing that people said, people are throwing huge fits on mobile about Kyros. People are throwing fits about Clash of Worlds. People are throwing fits about, you know, this and that and the other. And I get it. Adding more stuff to do in a day. The game is designed to be played in like 30 minutes and be done for the day, right? And giving some people what they ask for does not mean that you have to do everything every single day. I'm not going to get into that here. But this statement right here has been met with a lot of negativity in my Discord, in the official Discord. And I've been reading a lot of the Facebook responses and a lot of direct messages about this. People trying to get me to tell them how much I think that it will be. I have no idea, but we can guess. If you take a look at the chart, the guaranteed totem fragment chart, which isn't an exact comparison, but it's close enough. If you take a look at this, it's roughly 280,000 emeralds every jump, right? 3,400 to 36. I'm sorry, 3.4 million to 3.68 million. That's 283,000. All right, 3.1 million to 3.4 million. That's 283,000. Like there's this very sharp 280,000 jump, except from the 17 to 18 for whatever reason. That's a huge jump there. It kind of makes me think that there's a typo in here someplace. But for the most part, all of the totem fragments, every totem fragment is every 250-ish, 283,000-ish emeralds, right? And you can see it very clearly. Let's just take 13 to 14, for example. The initial totem fragments, notwithstanding 4,500, 45,000, 466,000, they level off to 250 to 283,000, right? And is everybody on the same page there? And then if you take a look at this, you know, the most efficient, sorry, we're doing math, but the most efficient the purchase of emeralds is 1,276 emeralds per dollar. Almost 1,300 emeralds per dollar. If we take 283,000 divided by 1276, cool, $220-ish, $220-ish worth of emeralds, and you can buy a totem fragment. All right, so you can spend $220-ish to buy emeralds. You take those emeralds and then you go and you spend them. On the totem fragment thing right here in Titan Valley, right? I'm sorry, the Ultra of the Elements on Big Money Blue Balls. $220 is buying a totem fragment. Everybody's so upset about, oh, now you can buy totem fragments. You can always buy totem fragments, guys. You can always buy totem fragments. You've always been able to buy totem fragments. There are 3 here to choose from. I'm sorry, not to choose from, that you can get randomly. So 18 total pools to get all 3 at 6 stars. The Facebook post reads, and I quote, to buy new totems at a great price. All right, so here's an opportunity. Aside from spending the $220, which you could literally do for the last 3 years, you can literally buy a totem fragment for $220 every day of the week, 100% of the time, for like the past 4 years almost, I guess. I don't remember when the totems were added. And people are going to be upset about, oh no, you can buy directly the new totems. This is better. Being able to directly buy the new totems instead of having to throw that $220 into the artifact sphere, the Big Money Blue Balls, with the other 3. This is better, guys. This is better. Now, it will be worse if this comes out to be $500. If it's $500 to buy a totem fragment of one of the 2 new totems, then we can throw a fit. But this is no different than how it's been always, guys. There will be temporary offers in the game to buy new totems at a great price. I bet that great price. I can't believe they're so scammy. They're selling us stuff. They're a company that tries to make money and they're trying to sell us stuff. To buy. I got a Wambulance parked out front. Who needs a ride? Guys, we don't know what this is going to be yet. People have asked what the price is going to be. We don't know what the price is going to be. I don't think the community managers know what the price is going to be. If you are in freak out mode about this, please relax. we don't know what we don't know. The gold ticket where the grand prize is a totem fragment is the best. Yeah, absolutely. 45 bucks plus 30 days of work. Absolutely. And it says right here, there are alternative ways to get the current summoning spheres for existing totems. You can get them as a reward during seasons, during holidays, Winterfest. You have an opportunity to get one randomly 1 in 3 chance. And in the future, there may be similar alternative ways to get summoning spheres with the new totems. Okay, so it looks like that they maybe have potentially made a decision here. And the way to get the old totem fragments by spending money on emeralds and then using the emeralds to open big money blue balls to open, to get 18 total fragments to level up all 3 of the, the earth spirit, the fire spirit, and the water spirit totems. It looks like according to this post, it seems like anyway, that there will be a second alternative line if you want to focus on getting darkness totem fragments and light totem fragments. Is it going to be a different place, a different altar to spend on? I don't know. We don't know what that looks like yet, but this is actually better. This is actually better because you're going to want at least 2 of the new titans in every team, right? Any team that has access to 2 totems feels like, and we don't know, every Titan team that uses 2 totems is probably going to be better than any team that uses 1. We're guessing. CCG says, my friend, I gave you a good price, $249.99 per elemental spirit fragment. Do not pass up this opportunity. So this is the thing, is if it is $250, which is only $30 more than the other random fragments, people will be upset. But that's probably going to be the price, $250. I would bet you that it's $250. Some people, in my Dark Towers guild, somebody said $500. Well, what did they say? I went through over 2 million gems to get 13 of them, so I doubt it's going to be anything less than $500 per totem, $500 per totem. It's probably more than that. It's probably in the neighborhood of 1,500. I would say probably around 1,500. I think CCG is probably going to be the closest without going over. If we're going to go by the Price is Right rules. Unfortunately, it's a pay-to-win game. The sooner people come to grips with this fact, the better for those free-to-play players who don't want to spend. Absolutely right. I think it's great to be able to buy totems outright. I think so too. Didn't AAA games used to cost $60? Is this a AAA game? No, this is what they call a game as a service. We don't have to pay for the individual updates. We don't have to pay for anything. We have to come to the realization that, we're not going to be competitive if we don't pay for everything. The elemental season costs $20. They should do that with light and dark totems. I think that they should too, Jiv, but they actually mentioned that they won't be doing a season to launch the new Titans. So maybe something in the future. I just wonder which team will be better for me and worry about wasting resources. Jabby, if you're worried, the best thing you can do is just wait. Because somebody will buy all of them. It won't be me. Somebody will be buying all of them, and we'll talk about it, and I'll get, we'll interview them or whatever.